6 weird ways to burn calories. No one ever said weight loss was easy. In addition to keeping track of what you eat, you also need to make sure you're getting an adequate amount of exercise every day in order to burn off those extra calories you don't need. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a way to give your workout routine a little supplementary boost without having to expend any extra effort? Well, today's your lucky day because as it turns out, we can think of at least 6 different methods you can use to burn calories in unusual ways. Do you know how many calories you burn by clicking a mouse? Well, neither do we, but you should still click on our subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date on our daily videos. Feel the burn. While a proper diet and getting a proper amount of exercise are the 2 most surefire ways to burn calories and stay in shape, you might be pleased to learn that the human body also burns smaller amounts of calories in specific ways. While these other methods are no substitute for eating right and staying active, they can still potentially give you a minor boost. After all, as anyone who's ever tried to lose weight can attest, every calorie counts. Without further ado, here are 6 weird ways your body burns calories. Number 1. Exposure to cold. Did you know that there are actually 2 different types of fat that can be found in the human body? It's true! The majority of the fat stored in your body belongs to a category known as white fat and is mainly used by your body to store energy. However, in addition to white fat, your body also contains a lesser amount of another type of fat, known as brown fat. The primary function of brown fat is to maintain your body heat when exposed to cold temperatures. Additionally, studies appear to indicate that people who are overweight or obese tend to have less active brown fat in their system compared to people with healthier weights. When your body is exposed to temperatures that are lower than normal, it stimulates the brown fat in your body, which in turn leads to you burning larger amounts of calories. So how cold do you have to be before you start seeing some weight loss results? Well, before you throw away your winter coat, listen to this. In one study, a group of healthy young men spent 2 hours in an environment where the temperature was kept at 66 degrees Fahrenheit, or 19 degrees Celsius. While all of the men involved burned calories faster at this temperature, it was determined that the participants of the healthiest brown fat activity burned up to 3 times the amount of calories they would normally. In a similar study, participants who spent 2 hours in an environment set to 62 degrees Fahrenheit or 17 degrees Celsius were found to burn over 160 calories more per day on average. When it comes to making the most of your weight loss routine, it turns out that a little bit of cold can go a long way. Number 2. Cold water. If you're going to be staying active as part of meeting your weight loss goals, chances are you probably already know how important it is to stay properly hydrated. What you might not have known is that in addition to quenching your thirst during an intense workout, drinking water might also help you lose weight in a much more direct way. According to scientific research, drinking water has been found to give people a temporary boost in metabolism. In particular, some studies seem to show that cold water is especially useful when it comes to giving your metabolism a quick kickstart. The reason for this is fairly simple. As water enters your system, your body heats it up to match your natural body temperature, which in turn increases your metabolic rate. In 2 different studies, researchers discovered that participants who drank about 17 ounces of cold water experienced a 24 to 30% increase in calorie burning, which lasted for 90 minutes. However, this research is still fairly inconclusive, as both studies used a relatively small group of participants when conducting their experiments. Additionally, other research seems to indicate that the actual amount of metabolic increase that comes from drinking water most likely varies from person to person. That being said, getting enough water is still an important part of a healthy workout regime, so make sure to stay hydrated regardless. Number 3. Chewing gum. Chewing gum can bring you a number of different benefits, from whitening your teeth to help keeping your breath fresh. But did you know that chewing gum might also keep your weight down? The act of chewing gum has been shown to make you feel full and content, and this makes you less likely to resort to unnecessary calories through excess snacking. According to some research, chewing gum might even help to speed up your metabolism. In one study, a group of healthy adults was found to burn significantly more calories by chewing gum after meals. And in another, participants who chewed gum for 20 minutes after eating were found to have an increased metabolic rate that lasted until the next morning. If you want to try this to see the results for yourself, Healthline suggests that you stick to a sugar-free gum. That way, it's easier on your teeth. Number 4. Giving blood. As a blood donor, you have the satisfaction of knowing that you were able to make a contribution that could end up saving someone's life. As an added bonus, it might lead you to burning slightly more calories than usual too. Have you ever wondered why the nurses always give you a cookie and a juice box after you donate blood? It might have something to do with the fact that having your blood drawn temporarily increases the number of calories you burn. When you donate blood, your body has to work to replenish its overall blood supply, requiring it to synthesize new proteins and red blood cells. Your body needs the energy to complete this replenishing process and draws on the calories stored in your body as an energy source. If that's not enough, research has also appeared to suggest that there are a number of other unexpected health benefits that may come from donating blood regularly. These benefits include lowering the risk of heart disease and inflammation, as well as increasing antioxidant activity in your body. Of course, you don't want to end up giving blood faster than your body can replenish it. Make sure to wait at least 8 weeks between trips to the blood bank in order to prevent any health complications. Number 5. Fidgeting. Do you have trouble sitting still? While your parents and teachers may have given you a hard time for fidgeting, it turns out that you may be able to reap some unexpected benefits from your so-called bad habit. According to some research, activities such as fidgeting fall under a concept known as non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT. According to NEAT, these small, non-athletic activities might actually be a useful way to burn a couple extra calories. Talk about a neat discovery. Am I right? According to one study, especially fidgety individuals were found to burn up to 6 times more calories on average than they did standing or sitting still. In another, researchers concluded that a combination of standing, walking, and fidgeting could help someone burn up to 2,000 extra calories throughout the day, depending on their weight and activity level. So the next time your teacher tells you to stop bouncing your leg in class, just tell them that it's part of your workout routine. Number 6. Laughter. They say that laughter is the best medicine, but is it also the best weight loss product? Maybe not, but it definitely helps. A study was conducted in which 45 different couples were asked to watch movies that were either humorous or serious. What researchers discovered was that the couples who watched funny movies would, unsurprisingly, laugh more, and as a result, their metabolic rate increased by up to 20%. If that's not enough to convince you, laughter has also been linked to a number of health benefits as well. According to various studies, laughing often can help improve both your physical and your mental health in a number of different ways, including memory, immunity, and arterial function. I guess laughter really is the best medicine after all. In conclusion, while eating right and keeping yourself in shape are the best ways to manage your calories, there are also a number of other techniques and tricks you can use in order to supplement a healthy lifestyle. Losing weight isn't always easy, but hopefully, this advice will help you burn at least a few extra calories every day and help bring you closer to your weight loss goals. What did you think of this video? Do you have any other calorie burning tips you think deserve to be shared with the world? Let us know in the comments section below to keep the conversation going. And as always, be sure to share this video with anyone who you think might find it interesting. Enjoyed this video? Hit the like button and share with your friends. Also, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.